Hi, welcome to my channel, Zen and Fit, where I discuss important topics that include health and wellness, to mental health, and just general lifestyle topics. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the glass ceiling that a lot of people encounter, especially I'm talking about in the work environment. But before I jump into the video, if you could please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button because it helps me to be able to create more videos on this platform. I typically post once a week on here, sometimes a little more often than that. Now, there's a lot of people who encounter glass ceilings during their lifetime when they're working. And this could be because maybe you're a black male or you're a black female, and due to racism, and also especially for black women, you being a female as well can be a glass ceiling as far as you promoting, getting leadership positions, just increasing your income. And this is also true for other communities as well, whether maybe you have a disability and you notice that you're encountering a glass ceiling when it comes to applying for certain positions. And it seems like no one will hire you because they just view you as a disabled person instead of an individual living with a disability. And this is also true just for other women out there. You may not be a minority, but you're still encountering glass ceilings because of your gender. This also is true for people who may encounter ageism in the work environment. Like you can't promote or can't get certain positions because of your age. You feel like you're encountering discrimination because of your age. So there's a multitude of reasons why people may encounter glass ceilings in the work environment. And a lot of times when you are encountering this, your gut is telling you that you're qualified for a certain position, but it's like you're not even being allotted or allowed, I should say, an opportunity to showcase your skills because of certain discriminatory factors that are at play. This contributes to a lot of the income inequalities that we see within our society. Because if you're having difficulties in being able to promote or apply for higher paying positions, of course, that's going to affect your overall income, your ability to be able to buy a home in a good, decent neighborhood, or just even being able to invest it and buy a property, I should say. You may be limited from doing that because you're limited with your income. This all goes back to the glass ceiling that you may be encountering within your industry, within the work environment that you're in. And this glass ceiling that people encounter in the work environment definitely has a significant negative impact on your life. Because think about it. If you are being limited as far as your income ability within a work environment, being able to be promoted, that affects what you are able to leave behind to your children, to your nieces and nephews, cousins, and even other extended family members, because you're limited as far as your income is concerned. This affects your buying power, like I was discussing previously before when it comes to buying properties. Maybe you're unable to do that because you're experiencing this glass ceiling. And because of that, this has a dramatic impact on your overall life and for the loved ones that you have in your life, because you're not really able to leave them anything because you didn't have the buying power. You didn't have the income to generate wealth to leave to your loved ones. So this doesn't just affect one person. It affects so many different people in society. And that's why a lot of times you see this income inequality growing and expanding, because some of this has to do with some of the discriminatory factors that go into the glass ceiling effect in the work environment. And for some of you who are listening to this video right now, you personally may have not encountered a glass ceiling in your occupation due to discriminatory factors, but maybe you know of someone. It could be a friend, a colleague, or a family member who has encountered this. Maybe let's say you have a friend who is a gay man or a gay woman, and you notice that they encounter a lot of discrimination when it comes to them promoting at a certain job or within a certain occupation. Even going back to the example for people who are living with disabilities. Maybe you know of someone who gets around in a wheelchair, but is still able to work a full-time job and wants to work. However, they're encountering a lot of adversities when it comes to them being able to secure a good, viable job that pays them well. A lot of Black Americans encounter this, unfortunately, on a regular basis. And when you look at the data, you see that a lot of Black Americans, when it comes to their income, they are usually within the lower income brackets. And some of this, of what I'm talking about in this video, has a lot to do with this. They are unable to break that ceiling and get into higher paying positions. Encountering these types of struggles definitely has a negative impact on one's mental well-being and their overall health, because you're dealing with so many different stressors. Because of this glass ceiling that you may be encountering, this is negatively affecting your mental health because you're stressed, because you're dealing with a lot of financial stressors in your life, not being able to provide for your family or extended family members. That can be problematic, and it takes a toll on your overall physical health and mental health. So overall, there's so many reasons why an individual may encounter a glass ceiling within their occupation. And of course, that can be due to your age, it could be due to your race, your gender, your sexual orientation, maybe you're a person living with a disability, and the list goes on. But the reality is, it definitely does negatively impact your life and your future because of these types of glass ceilings. And it affects your loved ones as well. So I just wanted to make a brief video on this. I look forward to reading any comments or feedback you have. And if you could please do me a favor, if you haven't already done so, at the beginning of this video, please hit the like and subscribe, and also share this video with anyone you know of that could relate to this particular topic or is interested in this. So until next time, take care.